Have you ever been judged before you had the chance to prove yourself? LaMelo Ball knows exactly how that feels. But what if I told you his story could change how you view success in sports? LaMelo Ball was judged from the start. Too flashy, too young, too unconventional. But those labels didn't stop him. Instead, they pushed him to break the mold and change the game. His rise isn't just about basketball, it's about defying expectations and proving that success isn't always a straight path. LaMelo didn't follow the usual route to stardom. He took risks, faced doubts, and made his own way to the NBA. By the end of this video, you'll see LaMelo in a new light. His story is more than impressive. It's a reminder that success comes when you stay true to yourself. LaMelo Ball grew up in a basketball-centric family, with his father, LeVar Ball, always in the spotlight. The Ball family was already well-known, but LaMelo faced skepticism from the beginning. While his brothers, Lonzo and LiAngelo, were making headlines, LaMelo was still seen as the youngest, trying to find his place. At just 16, LaMelo made the bold decision to leave high school early, opting to play professionally overseas. Critics were quick to label him as reckless, questioning his decision and doubting his skills. His unorthodox route, skipping college and playing in Lithuania, then in the Australian NBL, was heavily criticized. But despite the doubts, LaMelo remained focused on his goal of making it to the NBA. LaMelo's early struggles are a familiar story for many. How many of us have faced criticism for stepping outside the norm, trying something different, or making decisions that others don't understand? But just like LaMelo, those who push through the doubts can often find success in ways no one expects. When most top basketball prospects were heading to college to play for top programs, LaMelo Ball made a decision that turned heads. He chose to play overseas, first in Lithuania and then in Australia. At the time, this was a rare move, as few elite players opted to skip college ball for international experience. His decision was risky. Leaving high school meant leaving behind the safety of American basketball and venturing into unfamiliar territory. But LaMelo didn't play by the rules. He wasn't concerned with what others thought. He was focused on one thing: getting better and preparing for the NBA in his own way. Playing overseas wasn't easy for LaMelo. In Lithuania, he faced language barriers and cultural differences that made his adjustment even tougher. The level of competition was much more intense than anything he had seen back home. He was playing with grown men, many of whom had years of professional experience. The games were physical, the crowds were intense, and the expectations were high. It wasn't just about basketball anymore. It was about adapting to an entirely new way of life, learning how to deal with tough situations, and showing that he belonged at that level. Despite the difficulties, LaMelo's decision to go overseas shaped him both as a player and as a person. He learned to thrive in a much more challenging environment. The overseas experience helped him develop a unique style of play, one that was more creative and less constrained by traditional American basketball rules. His time in Lithuania and Australia proved to be a defining period in his career. LaMelo showed the courage to go against the grain, breaking away from the typical path and proving that you don't always have to follow the crowd to achieve success. His willingness to take risks set him apart from other players and ultimately contributed to his rise to NBA stardom. LaMelo Ball's time with the Illawarra Hawks in the Australian National Basketball League, NBL, was a major turning point in his journey. Here, he began to truly showcase his potential. The NBL was a significant step up from what he had experienced in Lithuania, and it gave him the platform to fully display his skills. LaMelo became a sensation with his flashy passing, dynamic scoring, and unmatched court vision. His ability to control the pace of the game and make plays that few others could see made him a standout, even in a league filled with seasoned professionals. It was here that LaMelo proved he could compete at a high level, even without the traditional American college route. LaMelo didn't just play well in the NBL, he dominated. In his single season with the Hawks, he averaged 17 points, 7.6 rebounds, and 6.8 assists per game. His performance made him one of the most talked about young players globally, and many scouts considered him the top NBA draft prospect. His stats reflected his all-around game and ability to impact the game in multiple ways: scoring, playmaking, and rebounding. His time in the NBL not only honed his skills, but gave him exposure to the kind of intense, physical play that would be essential for his success in the NBA. LaMelo showed that he could handle the physicality and speed of professional basketball, something that often scares many young players. LaMelo's rise in the NBL serves as a powerful reminder that stepping outside your comfort zone can be the key to real growth and success. Just like in life, sometimes you have to take risks, leave the familiar behind, and challenge yourself in a new environment to unlock your true potential. His experience in Australia was about more than basketball. It was about personal growth, learning to adapt, and showing that the path to success isn't always linear. For anyone facing doubts or feeling stuck in their current situation, LaMelo's story is a powerful example of how venturing into the unknown can lead to incredible opportunities and transformations. In the 2020 NBA Draft, LaMelo Ball's name was called by the Charlotte Hornets. After years of facing skepticism and criticism, this was a monumental moment in LaMelo's career. The draft pick represented not just the culmination of his hard work, but also a statement to everyone who doubted him along the way. It wasn't just about fulfilling a dream. It was about proving that his unconventional journey had led him to the biggest stage in basketball, despite all the naysayers. LaMelo's first season in the NBA came with its own set of hurdles. The transition from international play to the fast-paced NBA was no easy feat. Injuries, particularly a wrist fracture, sidelined him for part of his rookie year, forcing him to battle against the clock to get back on track. On top of the injuries, he had to adapt to the intensity and speed of the NBA, a level of competition unlike any he had faced before. And then there was the pressure of expectations. As a top pick, LaMelo was expected to be the face of the Charlotte Hornets and immediately elevate the team. That kind of weight on a rookie is immense. Despite the early challenges, LaMelo didn't just survive the NBA, he thrived. After returning from injury, LaMelo's performances were nothing short of electrifying. He quickly became one of the most exciting young players in the league, earning the 2021 NBA Rookie of the Year award. His playmaking ability, basketball IQ, and leadership on the floor surprised many who had doubted his readiness for the NBA. From dazzling assists to highlight reel plays, LaMelo showed that he had more than just raw talent. He had the poise and maturity to handle the pressure. His rookie season proved that the decision to take a non-traditional path to the NBA wasn't a fluke. It was the foundation for his success in the league. LaMelo's rise in the NBA is a powerful testament to his resilience. He didn't let the doubts, injuries, or the pressure of being a top draft pick hold him back. Instead, he let those challenges fuel his determination to succeed and prove that his journey was anything but conventional. But ultimately, it was exactly what he needed to become one of the NBA's brightest stars. The future looks bright for LaMelo Ball. After winning NBA Rookie of the Year, he's proven that he's capable of being the cornerstone of a team. But his journey is just beginning. With the potential to become one of the best players in the league, LaMelo is on track to lead the Charlotte Hornets to new heights. Could he be an MVP candidate in the coming years? What about leading the team to an NBA title? His skills, work ethic, and unique playing style suggest that he could be a dominant force in the league for years to come. The next few seasons will be crucial for his career, and all eyes will be on LaMelo as he continues to evolve as a player. LaMelo's ambitions extend far beyond basketball. While he undoubtedly wants to be successful on the court, he's also focused on what he can achieve off it. Whether it's building his brand, making a difference in his community, or becoming a cultural icon, LaMelo has big goals for the future. He's already proven that he's not afraid to take risks and forge his own path. So whatever he chooses to pursue next, it's sure to be groundbreaking. LaMelo's story isn't just about winning basketball games, it's about defining his own success on his terms. LaMelo's journey challenges us to think about our own futures. His resilience in the face of criticism, his determination to defy the odds, and his ability to reinvent himself offer valuable lessons for anyone facing challenges in their own lives. Whether you're pursuing a career, trying to make a name for yourself, or simply pushing through obstacles, LaMelo's story shows that the key to success is perseverance, self-belief, and the willingness to take bold risks. What can we learn from LaMelo's rise? Are we ready to face our own challenges with the same level of determination and fearlessness? Has LaMelo's story changed the way you see athletes, or even your own journey? What's the most important lesson you've learned from his rise to fame? Share your thoughts in the comment. Goodbye.